Greetings and welcome to the Mythos Mystery Society presents Teens in Space! Brought to you by Schmuckies. Schmuggies! It's out of this fucking world! Chris is running this one, so I'll pass it over to him. Oh, this is MythosCon 2020.
That's right. My name is Chris. I'll be playing a little bit of Bob de Blob as well as GMing this game. The title of this adventure is The Spooktacular Space Station. The spookiest station in all of space. If you don't mind introducing yourselves and just saying who you are, we'll get started. We'll start with Augie Doggy, who's not Augie Doggy.
How do I change my name?
Right-click your picture and then go to rename.
Hey everybody, this is so very embarrassing. I'm Augie Doggy. No, that's my real life name. Now I'm Tom. I'll be playing Captain Corentin Durand, who's now 100 years older because it's been so long since the last time we played. And we're running in real time, but it's like dog years real time. And yeah, that's about. Oh, and I just to quickly plug the book I wrote. I wrote a book. If you think this is worth buying a book over, you go do that. It's called In the Orbit of Sirens. It's on Amazon and all other places. And I'm going to pass it to Talos.
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Emma, and you can find me at MK Hansen on Twitter. And tonight I am playing Talos, who is the navigator / cat wrangler. Kind of. Yeah. Not really. Ty.
I am Ty. I'm a Ball and Brawler on Twitter. And here I am playing Rixtel Shin, who is a Skitchling. He speaks with hand communications. He's gray skin, no mouth. And he's a communications officer.
That can't speak. How many arms do you have, by the way?
I have 4. So I have 2 hands, and then I have 2 arms. I have 2 arms that work as feet, basically.
I have 2 hands and 2 arms.
That's math.
Here, the arms are out here.
Nailed it.
He's got 4 arms, but 2 are like used as feet. Tip.
Yeah.
And I'm Dave, and I'm playing Cyrus81. I forget the name of the species. Throgafel, yeah. So basically, I'm more robot than whatever I am. I'm still like a cyborg, so I'm not 100% a robot, but I am mostly robot at this point. And I am sassy and full of burps. And yeah, with that, we'll toss it back over to Chris.
Yeah, Dave, I described your character to my wife as Rosie from the Jetsons with a bad attitude.
Pretty much.
Pretty right.
All right. As the Eimer Crew wraps up yet another mission, they've gained quite a reputation throughout the galaxy. Reliable, prompt, seemingly mature. Everything one would expect teens not to be. Bob de Blob's father, Bill de Blob, has summoned the crew of the Eimer to the planet Blob. He's called for your aid. And you pull into the orbit of planet Blobbington, and you have a chance to talk to one another for a mere moment while you wait for clearance to land.
What does the planet look like? Does it look like a big blob or like a jello bowl?
It looks like a big blob.
Just a big. Where are we gonna park, everybody? Rick, I see. Ooh. Oh my.
I don't. That's really
We're
kind of
gonna
you to
need a
offer,
bigger
but
spoon.
Well, you see, my father, he will guide you in and you will slide the ship into one of the hangars. Everything here on the planet Blob is blobby.
Isn't it fucking obvious, Captain?
It's yeah, I think we're in the right place. I mean, I know we've reached our destination for sure. All right, let's bring her in then, I suppose.
Wait, Captain. That is actually not the planet Blob. That is a phasar. Do not park inside of that. You will kill us all. They are extremely close to each other, so I can see how it would be hard to tell the difference.
I was, I know that. I was looking at the right, but thank you anyway for your concern, I suppose.
I saw your eyes. They were not on planet Blob.
The other thing just looks so much prettier, though. The where we gotta go looks
Much
like a blob.
the beautiful man to
You receive a hail.
Click.
Hello
I'm sorry,
there.
Rick.
You are cleared for landing here at Planet Blob. Welcome to Blobbington.
Thank God.
As your ship lands, the gelatinous planet always has a slight jiggle to it. And a slight jiggle to everything, in fact. Like freshly set jello. The streets, the buildings, the furniture, everything seems to have, well, a slight ripple to them. As you step out, there's a royal entourage waiting to escort you. Again, all Informians, just like Bob the Blob. And they would like to escort you to Blobbington Castle.
Is it easy to tell the difference between what is a citizen and what is like a building or like a lamppost?
What is a chair?
So, you know how like inflatable furniture looks?
Yeah.
Everything looks like that. So like including buildings, like just very round, but like ripply throughout.
We're gonna have to remind to dry clean all of our clothes after this with all the mucus that's gonna just be residually on us for all.
Well, and everything is kind of sticky, like those sticky hand things you got from the 25-cent machines. You know what I'm talking about?
Do they also have those here? Like 25-cent machines that actually sell them?
They would, but they're just so jiggly. Everything is a blob.
Bob, are you internationally known here or intergalactically known here?
Of course I'm intergalactically known here. Don't you know I am a prince, no?
Oh.
My father, Bill de Blob, is king of all of Blobbington.
King of the Blob. Well, all right, well, give us the grand tour, Mr. Blob.
As you walk with the royal entourage. Oh, my sister is here to meet us. Oh, it is good to see you, Betty de Blob. Oh, you see, they just kind of run into each other. And then just like stick a little bit, peel off, and it's this pink blob that has like a fluorescent glow and slight glitter to it.
I turned to Talos. Bob's sister is so hot.
Like literally, the female blobs of this species run at a different temperature than the male. And that's the only thing that makes them male and female.
She has her eyes on you, Captain Duran. Well,
I blush.
She doesn't really have eyes, she just has blobs. So she takes them, she waggles her blobby brows.
It's nice to meet you.
Hello there, Capitan.
Oh.
My brother has told me so much
Jesus.
about you.
I forgot they're all kind of French.
They're Informians, they're not French.
I see my reputation precedes me. So are we trying to set me up as Will Shatner where I'll just bang anything?
I do say, you are far more handsome in person than my brother described.
I never hear that from anyone else. Never. This is the first time I've ever heard that.
Would you care to escort a princess to her castle? And she blobs out like just a chunk of herself for you to like hold your arm out to escort her.
Rick, I think she's trying to talk to you. Can you hold her hand while we walk?
Rick's still like trying to gain his balance. He's like a dog in a car, like on this blobby land, like trying to fall, but like grabs her arm with 3 of his hands and then hops.
So I was supposed to...
You are the communications officer. Oh, you do have 4 hands.
Fact.
And you seem quite dexterous.
He nods and rubs her appendage with all 3 of his hands.
Oh my.
I'm shipping this. This is something I want.
And you make it to Castle Blobbington. And King Bill, the blob, sits upon his blobby throne as he blobs at you.
I'm glad they're trying to replicate humanity.
I turned to Talos. King Blob is so hot.
Oh, well, hello. I see you have come to Planet Blobbington. Oh, thank you for accepting my summons.
What's happening? Are you guys, you need help, or is there an urgent, dire situation we need to transport someone to a party?
Oh,
Pretty sure we're still in Uber.
Well, if it's straight to business, then down to business we shall get. My son, Prince Bob the Blob, has told me all about you. I think
We've heard of him. Go on, continue.
Bob just blobs up to his princely throne and blobs into it. Well,
Hard to tell, like, what's chair and what's a character we're supposed to talk to.
it's a noun and a verb.
They're just like thing in.
Well, you see, someone has been illegally collecting the fuel that we produce and selling it upon the black market.
That sounds pretty bad. You have any leads?
We do.
What's it mean?
In fact, we have an inside man that has discovered what is going on and how it is being harvested from our bodies. My mission for you is to collect all the fuel samples this individual has, make him pay for it, and bring the samples back to Planet Blob, where I will handsomely reward you.
And we know he is so handsome.
Calm down, Cyrus.
Yeah, Cyrus is on today.
Sorry, after my mole wife left me, I've been a little on edge.
When you say make him pay, do you mean financially? Or, and then she cracks her bird knuckles.
I think you have the right idea. And he blobs out a blob and takes another blob and blobs and just makes popping noises. Pop, pop, pop.
Glad we're keeping this nice and vague.
Well, you don't have to maybe just inconvenience him a bit. You don't have to maybe go one-on-one with him or anything like that, but maybe just create, I don't know, a little something going on to incapacitate any further interruptions into our economy.
You know, this goes a little outside of our pay grade. We're usually just a transportation service. So, I mean, we could go get him and pick him up and bring him back here, but he'd have to agree to do it.
Talos swats Cornton.
It hurts me way more than you think it would. A little bit of blood comes out my nose. I'm like a glass cannon.
So funny, don't you think? His humor, just like Blob said.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Which
They
Blob?
all laugh like obnoxious Frenchmen.
I hope the only thing that everybody on this planet eats is like cheese.
We already have a man inside the facility. You see, and he points out to the stratosphere, and you see this little black dot that's in orbit. He says, out there is the Spooktacular Space Station, the spookiest station in all of space. It is known throughout the galaxy as a fun experience, excellent for team building, as well as a spooky time. It is owned and operated by none other than Harry Heinous.
I see we've entered a Goosebumps episode. I knew this was gonna happen. I've been training for this my whole life. Well, okay, so what you're saying is you think whoever's been stealing your fuel is up in the spooky space station, and you don't have to say it out loud, but I get it. You guys are just a little too scared to go up there.
Oh no, it's not that. In fact, Bob the Blob cannot attend with you. You'll see, Harry Heinous, the way he has harvested extremely potent rocket fuel is he literally scares the shit out of us in the space station.
That makes sense.
It's all coming together. This is some good shit. And I mean,
What I have done is I have reserved the entire space station. It's intergalactically renowned, but I have reserved the space station for an entire day. You will go there as my guest. The reservation we have made is a thank you to Bob's friends for being such a good friend to him. I mean, good friend to him. and he cannot, I repeat, cannot go with you. But like I said, we have a man on the inside, and he will find you. Travel to the space station, retrieve the excrement, and bring it back here. And the more inconvenience, you can leave for Mr. Harry Hanus. I will pay you even more.
You're paying us. I was just about to ask. I'm like, what do we get out of this? I just wanted a 5-star review, but I'll take a little bit of payment. That's good. Yeah, we haven't been paid in a while.
Can we get a third up front?
Well, of course, absolutely. Try and wire to your account or play you in blob coins.
We usually take
Rolls out like a
jujubes.
flappy coin.
Thought we took candy money, which is good for Halloween.
It's Juju coins, that candy that we used to eat all the time.
That's what it was in. I rewatched.
It was in one, yeah.
I'm glad we've come back around to it though. Naturally,
I'll make a direct deposit in your account. Take what you need from our armory if you feel like you need anything. If you have a chance to look around, and when you feel ready, please depart, and we'll send a hail ahead of you to let him know that you are on your way.
All right, let's take a look at this armory. Although I have a feeling I'm going to see a bunch of Jello weapons.
It's all water balloons, Captain.
You enter the army. Excuse me, Capitan. Would you escort a lady with you? I would love to see how you handle the weapons.
Bye. Rick, I think she wants to talk to you again.
I think Rick still was like off talking to Bob the Blob before they leave him behind. They're doing their intricate 3-handed and 3-appendage arm shake. Just like limbs and goo everywhere.
No, Captain. I want the leader, the real captain. Show me what he does.
Oh, I can talk to you.
The real captain.
Would you come with me,
I'm gonna let that
miss?
happen. I'm gonna let that happen.
Cyrus.
I'm just gonna keep handing her off to the next person.
Oh, I guess that's fine too. Yeah, hello, Cyrus. You was a maid. Yes, that's what my brother tells me.
I am custodian services, ma'am.
Yes, very well. Oh, the armory is this way.
Oh. I miss my mole wife. I'm just gonna walk after, but it takes me forever because I have such heavy feet, so just...
Oh, gross.
So the armory is literally like a sheet wall of like Jello and a bunch of Jello molds that you can take out in the shape of a weapon and press it into it. and pull the weapon out.
Captain.
I was right. I was right. These won't come in handy. I can tell you that right now. Actually, let me try and shoot one. Let's see how it goes.
Or no,
Is there something I can shoot in here?
No. It's like swords, broad axes, and.
I'm gonna take a sword.
Yep. Just flops over in your hand.
Yeah, I'm keeping this. And I tuck it away.
Place in your inventory 1 Informian Jello sword.
You introduce an Informian Jello sword in Act 1. You have to use it by
Excuse me, Cyrus. If you wouldn't mind leaving me alone for a moment with the Captain, I would like to have a few words.
Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot do that because I think you may assassinate him. And it is my duty to make sure that the captain stays clean.
Talos is gonna turn to Cyrus and whisper, "No, he'll be fine. We should totally go, but we have to stay close enough to watch."
Oh, my. You know what, Captain?
Good luck, God bless.
This is for you. And I just gotta go. And I walk away.
Wait, what's happening? I missed all that. I didn't hear anything.
You're alone with the blob lady.
With the blob princess.
She throws her back against the door.
Oh my. Hold on 1 second. Nathan's still in here.
Can't have Nathan here for this.
What's about to happen?
happened.
Okay, are the blob walls thick enough that like we can't see through it, so we don't know that this is happening?
They're opaque, so you could see like figures.
Oh my. Betty, was it? Was it Betty?
It
Betty
is
Blob?
Betty.
Betty Blob?
She blobs out a blob and
fans herself. Am I impressed against the wall, the blobby wall?
you're holding the limp sword, and
no, I got that tucked into my belt loop, so it's just flopping against my leg.
Really, I hate this so much.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Capitan.
I'm as uncomfortable as our audience right now.
I hear you're going up to the space station to help my father.
We're going to rescue your poop. I
That
promise.
is quite brave of you.
It's very brave of me. Thank you.
And she blobs over to you, and she puts just one blob on your chest.
Ugh.
It's like leaves a wet stain.
Yeah, thank you. It's gonna. I hope that comes out. That's not permanent, is it?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, if the Princess of Blobbington could send you away with just one little kiss.
You guys kiss? Is that what Bob does when he gets close to me?
It's hard to tell.
She blobs up to just like 2 inches away from your face.
But she would be also like 2 inches across, right? Like if,
Well, yeah,
when they get taller,
she's like she's like essentially a 4 foot like sphere, and she could change her shape. So as she gets taller, she does get thinner. Yes.
I'll take. Go ahead. Just be gentle.
She leans over and she gives you a little kiss on the cheek.
Blood shoots out of my nose.
Well, then you feel the blob kind of move over, like it kisses you here, but then it just slops over
Gives
to
me
your
some
lips.
tongue.
And then
it's
you
in my
feel a
mouth.
little bit of blob
tastes like
in your
Jell-O.
mouth and kind of waggle around.
It tastes like strawberries. Ugh. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, no.
Why is there hair?
Thank you, Captain. Thank you. And she blobs away.
I feel
Like a little blob tongue.
very.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in the kingdom of Blobbington before your departure?
Leave.
Anywhere you'd like to go? Huh?
Where else is there? Let's look around outside. As we exit, I like take a breath of fresh air and I. They're nice. They're very nice.
You have a little something on your.
You have schmutz on your face, Captain.
It tastes like Schmuckies. And I
Schmuckies, brought to you
put it
by
right in camera.
Schmuckies. Thick and creamy panther milk. It will give you inhuman strength. I'm gonna use that commercial break tag every
Jesus.
time I can.
We do work for Schmuckies in this campaign.
Yeah,
though.
so it's
We
gonna
do,
come up
yeah.
a lot.
We do.
Yeah, they're
I mean, there's a whole kingdom, but you have the feeling maybe you should get
get
going.
on with it.
You'd probably want to get on with it, yeah.
Let's go to the zoo first, though, or like a blob version of Funko Land.
I think we need to go to
Blobco
IKEA.
Land.
Blob
We
Kmart.
we gotta go to IKEA.
Blob.
IKEA.
Blobkia.
Blobkia.
I can't wait to get there. What are some IKEA names? They're Flaustrausch and Blob. All right,
Excuse me, friends, there's probably lots of time to shop when you come back, especially with your reward. I know we are broke, yes?
Don't bring it up.
Yeah. Yeah, we spent all of our money on, you know what we spent it on.
Drugs.
Yeah.
It was all
Drugs
the
are legal out
drugs.
here in space.
There's this rabbit that poops this specific type of chemical on planet XV55. Gets you high as hell, Captain. My
And we bought
God.
3 of those rabbits. We bought 3 of those rabbits, but they all ate each other.
Yeah,
You
it's
tell
because
me
they
they're
were
cannibalistic
so high.
rabbits.
They were doing their own supply.
Yeah, you never touch your own shit.
Hello,
With that
Steves.
note,
We should go.
So Rixel will say goodbye to Bob and then leave.
I will be here as ground control. I will be available via radio. Au revoir, my friends. Au revoir.
as we start to walk back towards the Eimer, I just go, so who's going to shit in the engine to make sure it runs?
Been doing it for a week.
I let the deuce supply.
All right.
And the Eimer takes off. And you have to go quite a ways away from the planet, but you see not too far out of orbit is the space station. It's dark against all the starlight, and it's got all the creepy, very fake-looking Halloween-style decorations, where it's got tombstones, it's got a big pumpkin head kind of sitting in the center, looking as people come in, and opens up as a landing pad. As you get there, you receive a hail from Harry Hanus. You enter.
Go ahead, Rick.
Hello, my friends. I see you are from the planet Blob, I see.
Just let
Well, you have the entire space station reserved for an entire day. Lots of money. And for you all, I have prepared the scariest possible situations for any teenager to go through. Here on the Spooktacular Space Station.
You see, Harry Hanus is literally like an ass. Like it's arms, neck, and upon there's a butt. And the butt's one glasses on top of it like this, and it all just goes to an anus that has a goatee.
Oh, I hate that it has a goatee the most for some reason.
I hate Cheekians the most. Every Cheekian I've come across has been a total just jerk.
Hey,
Just total
stop
ass
that.
face.
Hey, don't get cheeky with me. Yeah, that's an old cheeky and joke.
Can see it already starting.
Oh.
Oh, go on. See
Enjoy
what I'm
yourselves.
talking about. Enjoy yourselves.
It disappears.
I hate that he
Harry.
waved with his hand after that. That's what I hated the most.
There's corn. It's just
Why?
And I
A giant
thought we
jack-o'-lantern
couldn't-
opens its mouth.
Did you know this space station is always in such specific orbit, Captain, that it is always Halloween year-round as it travels around the planet?
Not how.
Somehow it finds a way, because this
It was-
planet is large enough that it can manage to stay in an orbit for the same month at a time. That's
It's
how
not
big
about-
Planet Blob is. I don't...
Oh, that's not how months work.
That's how it works now.
No, that would mean the planet is
Captain.
geosynchronously locked to the
Captain,
sun.
I
That's
am
already
connected to
started
the
toward it.
internet at all times, and the Throgafel net. So who are you to say that my knowledge of
I
space
feel like
is
sometimes
wrong?
they're just wrong.
Talos leaves. She goes in. She gets out her hoverboard and she goes in.
That's great.
I hope there's no bouncer.
There's no bouncer. There's,
Yeah, please no bouncer.
He's a tree.
No.
It's a Douglas fir.